This is Hannibal from The Hannibal TV and The Hannibal TV UFO channel on YouTube with a news update fresh off the news last week, where NASA did admit they have been studying UFOs and have found that there are unknown objects in space that they don't know what they are yet. They do not know that they're alien. They do not know that they're ultra terrestrial, which means they're here. They're not from outer space. They're here. We just don't know about them, but they are unknown. They can't confirm what they are. They could be anything at this point. But I watched an interview from Area 52, fellow Canadian, did with the author of the Spear Network, who is an IT specialist turned UAP researcher, Patrick Jackson. And I found it very interesting. The main thing I find interesting about what he was talking about is he believes, and this does make some sense, that there's actually kind of an alien war going on. And to sum it up, from my understanding, we are working with a certain race or races of aliens here on Earth in underground bases, bases in mountains, underwater bases that the general public does not see, to protect the planet and the assets of the planet from other civilizations that might have bad ideas for Earth or unknown ideas of what their intentions are doing for Earth. And he says that these other beings are actually protecting Earth. And there's been videos of things exploding and so forth in air. He believes that there's actually a deal where the ultra terrestrials are helping protect Earth along with the humans from these negative beings, and humans could actually be a hybrid breed of these ultra terrestrials. So we're kind of like the first line of defense for Earth against outside potentially negative beings that this race, being an ultra terrestrial race, also does not want coming to Earth. So digest that a bit. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. But at this point, they also bring up in this the talk that people always say, well, Donald Trump wants to disclose. He would disclose if he could disclose something. And even during the drone invasion, he said he knew what's going on and he's going to disclose it. Well, maybe the ultra terrestrials or whatever they are, whether it's this theory or something else, it's the aliens or other beings themselves that do not want us to know fully what's going on. And maybe that's why it hasn't been disclosed by any world leaders. Because you would think at least no one can agree on anything in this world, any of the countries. You would think there would at least be one rebel country out there. I mean, some of them are definitely more open about talking about this stuff than others, but no one's actually gone on the record and say they exist. We have a space force. We have groups formally investigating this, a UAP task force. So, I mean, there's a hell of a lot of signs to believe that the UAPs exist, even though a lot of people still don't believe they exist, or they think it's all our technology that we're just not aware of. Some of it certainly is. But then you look at all the stuff that has hurt people. There has been some stuff that has hurt people, hurt human beings through radiation and other things. So I don't know. This is a interview worth watching because it's kind of an interesting subject, to think that we've been sending all these signals out to try and contact people, but you would think that not everyone is going to have the same intentions. And also, not every other potential civilization out there might like that we're now going off and trying to visit the moon. We're now going off and trying to colonize Mars. They may have negative intentions to come and visit us. So perhaps, yes, we are working with some form of extraterrestrial civilization to prevent something terrible happening to Earth, or us losing control of Earth, if we even are in control of Earth. We're certainly in control to a point that we realize it at this point. But do fish realize they're not in control of water? Does a shark think they're in full control of water before they get caught by a fishing line and realize, wait a minute, there's something else that's actually in control of everything and is just letting us exist to an extent? I don't know. Let me know your comments in the description. Have a great weekend.